Hello everyone, Vaughn Marie here and welcome to the Whimsy Stamps YouTube channel. So we're going to make a cute card today using these cute Prickly Friends stamp set, and then we're going to use some fun festive desert designer paper and then the Oops word and shadow die set. So I am just going to simply color with my Copic markers here, and I have my colors listed above, and I apologize if it's a little different. I'm using a different program, so I hope it's okay. I'm trying to learn it, so bear with me. And I'm just using my YG markers here for this cactus. Isn't it so cute? I love that flower in her hair. I just think it's so fun. Or maybe it's a boy, but very cute. And I'm going to be coloring my other cactus a little differently. I was only going to use one cactus, but of course I got to use both because they're just so cute. And there is 3 that come in this stamp set, so and there's a lot of sentiments and a lot of punny ones too, which are so fun. Those are my favorite kind of stamp sets. I love to laugh, and I love to make people smile. So yes, definitely those are my favorite. And Whimsy Stamps has like the cutest funny pun stamps. I love all these whimsical images. And so just finishing up coloring up this cute cactus, and I'm going to be coloring in the flower, the nose and the flower next, and then I will color in that hat that's above. And there is actually let me see, there's actually another hat in this stamp set, so super cute. You can kind of make it like cowboy, like a cowboy hat theme. And there's some fun pattern papers with the festive desert paper pack, and I will show you that in just a bit. But so I love pattern paper, and I always hoard my paper, but I am using it, starting to use it sparingly now. So just finishing up this flower, and then I'll go back and do the nose, I believe. I think I just add some R22 for the nose maybe. And I'm just going to color that hat. I will have my markers listed in the description below also. And I'm just doing his hat like a light colored, like a straw colored hat, although it would look cute if I did like a different color green maybe. But I was going for a straw hat look. And I am just using my e-markers, and I'm trying to use markers that I don't usually use. Some of my other markers are drying out anyways, so it's good to use the markers that are still juicy. And so I colored up that other cactus, and I just added some cheeks, and those are the colors I used for that cactus, which I think is really fun. And I fussy cut everything out and then used my black marker to just color the ends there to clean it up a little bit, because I didn't leave a white border on the hat. So here is that beautiful paper that I was talking about, and I just had a hard time deciding what colors to use for this card. And they're double-sided, and I just love each pattern. So really fun. And I live in the desert myself, so cactus theme always gets me. And of course they're not cute cactus like this that I see, but still I love cactus. And I just got that cactus little plate there from my mother-in-law, so I thought it was appropriate to use for this card. So I'm gonna end up going with that black background there. So cute. I love the mustaches on those cactus. And so You have to grab this paper pack. It's just too cute. And I love all the other patterns as well. So it makes it easy to choose, more than one so that it's not too busy. But I am going to go with the black there. And then I'm going to use pink and black for that oops word. And I used the spring rectangle die set for that rectangle that has flowers on the end. And I used the scalloped for that other pattern paper. And then I'm just going to layer those. And I used a green A2 card base. And I am just going to be popping up one of my cactus. And I am going to also pop up my other sentiment that I am using from the same stamp set. And I started putting in my letters, and then I realized that I should have started from the beginning so that they don't, because I was overlapping them a little wrong. So good thing I was able to take off that P and redo it off camera. So I will be adding the O first. So that's the better way to go. And I couldn't figure it out, but I had it wrong, so so luckily that wasn't too hard, and it was just like a oops, like the way it says. And so I'm gonna add him on top, and then I will add my other cactus on the bottom. But I was trying to see if maybe I could do it a different way, but no, I liked it the way I had thought in my head. So I'm going to have him hanging over that oops, and then I will have the other one down below. And so this card is really easy, and I love that it was just coloring cactus. It was really easy, and I love green, so it was a lot of fun, of course. And I'm also using a banner strip, so from the Quick Strips die set, I used that banner up above, and I ended up just cutting one end off to fit my other sentiment that says, I think it says oops, and then the other one will say something about sorry I was a little prickly. So that's a good card to give to someone when maybe, I don't know, you maybe hurt their feelings, or I don't know, maybe something came out wrong and you're trying to apologize, or I don't know. It's just a really cute card, and good for saying I'm sorry. So I think it's adorable, and they're sure to forgive you after you give them this card. So yeah, that's what it says. Sorry, I was prickly. So maybe before you had your coffee. And there we go. And I'm just going to add some white gel pen accents and with my Jelly Roll pen. And that finishes this card. Isn't it cute? I had so much fun making it, and I will have everything listed down below. And I appreciate you watching today, and I will be back soon with another tutorial. And I'll just show a close-up in just a second. And here, and just turning it around. And all the way around I turned it. And so I will see you soon. And here it is.